A Deloitte consulting study on what kind of skills people need today, one of the top ones is basically leadership. So why leadership? There's two dimensions to this. One is that everybody needs to be self-leading themselves, right? Meaning to say they have to figure out problems, they have to solve problems, to manage themselves, they have to self-lead. But the other component is really the fact that our leaders, and especially the frontline leaders, is now our really first line of defense in terms of dealing with uncertain situation. That's number one. Number two, really emotional sentiments that are growing in our own organization. And thirdly, the shifting nature of work. So for example, there are people who have difficulty coming back to work for their own personal reasons and their safety reasons as well. And how do you deal with that as a leader or as a frontline leader? Number two, how do you change shifts when there are people have different references or different priorities and the like? And then number three, how do you train people with a new technology that's disrupting your business? So we rely a lot on the leaders that are out there. However, the typical approach of the training department in order to train more of the employees under the frontline leaders is to train the frontline leaders to be a trainer. I think it's a really huge mistake. And this is only my humble opinion. It's a huge mistake because they don't want to be trainers. They don't want to be telling lectures or they don't want to be imparting knowledge. You know why? Because they're already doing it. As frontline leaders, they are already leading people. Otherwise, they will not succeed. If you think about it, people who are doing work and is being supervised or led by a frontline leader is getting a day-to-day coaching, a day-to-day guidance, a day-to-day directions of what needs to do. They are doing already accelerating the leadership in the role area. So what we need to do is to recognize that and understand that they are already trainers in their own right. We have to find a way how to really augment that capability rather than training them with the old-fashioned, you are now a train the trainers, because we need more training programs in your own organization.